I don't always make videos about other channels on YouTube, but when I do, it's of the best channels on YouTube. Today is no exception to that rule as we go international to the nation of Australia and the outstanding channel run by Matt Thompson called Thompson's Coins. If you're not aware, Matt is quite the celebrity in the coin world as he is a frequent host of the Bullion Now channel on YouTube, and if you are not familiar with Bullion Now, they are one of the best metal distributor channels I have seen from any nation. Matt is a big reason why. He is a numismatist who also is a bigwig with the ANDA, or Australian Numismatic Dealers Association. As a numismatist, Matt does know an extraordinary amount about silver coins we all know and love, but he also knows even more about other great coins from around the world. His expertise is in Australian currency, which makes sense, and Matt has professionally appraised fantastic high-valued coins. His channel, Thompson's Coins, was created a couple years back to educate the masses on the coins they know and love, as well as give viewers the opportunity to purchase coins, as he has a family-owned business called, you guessed it, Thompson's Coins. Yes, clever name, where you can peruse the collection and buy some of the nifty pieces for your own stack. I pose the same 5 questions to Matt as I have to other content creators in this series, and I think you'll be blessed in the response. Question 1. What started your journey in metals? Here's Matt's response. I was shocked to find that there was a whole different market out there which focused so heavily on the intrinsic value beyond the design. My first purchase was a tube of 1 ounce silver Canadian maple leaves, and I panicked when I realized how much I'd spent on that order. I laugh about it now because it's about 2/3 of the current spot price. This is an awesome response, and I think for many of us, we reflect in that. A lot of us did not start our love of metals actually in metals, but rather as a deviation towards metals through other coins. I often talk about my grandmother's influence, which started around a kitchen table looking over random circulation coins. I also miss the old days of spot price being much lower as a collector. I'm sure many of these viewers can sympathize with that. Question 2. Why did you feel the need to start a YouTube channel? Here's Matt's response. I love coins, and I believe collecting is the greatest hobby in the world. It is a very inclusive hobby and one that appeals to all ages. There are some people with an elitist mindset in the Australian collecting community, and I seek to create a welcoming, friendly, and educational environment for everyone to be a part without judgment. That is a captivating response. To sum it up, this is a hobby that should be available and afforded to all people. The education and service Matt provides is a testament to this charge. Question 3. When you're looking back at your life at 90, what will you be most proud of? Here's Matt's response. That's a great question. I don't think I've yet achieved my proudest accomplishment, but for now, I'm immensely proud to have been instrumental in reigniting a number of individuals' passions for collecting, and I hope to continue to do that on a larger scale as time goes by. My friendship with you is a testament to the power of being motivated to share the hobby and spread positivity. These channels can be incredibly hard work, but the payoff is always tenfold when someone can take a positive lesson from them. Matt, for those of you who don't know, is a brand new father of a little one, and I think that when he is 90, the infectious way that Matt brings joy to a room will be twofold. It will be something that is remembered by his descendants, as well as adding coal to the fire of passion for coin folk and stackers. In fact, I will go further to state that if it were not for Matt and Bullion Now reaching out to me a while back to do an interview during COVID, I would have stopped this channel. I owe Matt a huge debt of gratitude, and the hospitality he afforded to me was beyond measure. He is a true friend and ally of our common cause. Question 4. If you could have one coin from your collection, what would it be? He states, a 1934/35 Melbourne/Victoria centenary florin. 75,000 were struck, and they were not well received at the time of production, which led to 21,000 of them being melted down and repurposed, and several thousand were distributed by a famous Australian retailer. That coin has grown significantly in value despite initially being overlooked, and I think that it's a great example of something I often say to people when talking about collecting. The more you research, the more you learn, the more you appreciate and value what you have in your hand. I find this to be a great response, and it sounds like a stunning coin, as you can see here. I think often we see parallels of ourselves in the things that we care for. Matt talks about the love of a coin that's value intrinsically grew because it was overlooked for so long, causing rarity. That is such a true statement about the human condition. We often overlook what does good in search of what feels good, and when time catches us in a plane where the light is dim and our time on earth is all but spent, we realize that the true value that we hold high were frequently overlooked as we were chasing the values that society held high. This is exactly why we should observe our past to learn about our best future self. This coin can teach us lessons of philosophy and humanity. Question 5. If you were in control of the bullion industry, what changes would you make? Here's his response. I would appoint Culture of Currency as Chief Historical and Cultural Accuracy Officer of all coins. Beyond that, I would love to see a wider availability of various countries' coins across the globe. It is fascinating to see people turn their nose up at Australian kookaburra coins when they live here, but I see the people around the world get thrilled to hold them, such as in the United States. So whilst I realize it would be a logistical nightmare and I probably wouldn't last too long in my role as bullion controller, that would be my first 2 points of action. Matt. This is so crazy to me that people do not care for kookaburras in Australia. Such an iconic coin. I would agree with you being fired quickly, as you would hire me in a role where I would love, but would probably cause the lot of us to be sacked, as I think the industry would say I have no experience, though it would be a dream job. Your statement on other nations getting the spotlight is something that I would also really love to see. There are so many different cultures and stories from around the world that should have the opportunity to be seen and have their stories told. I wish for that day, Matt, and I hope one day you are given such an opportunity. If the world of bullion coins were in your hands, I know we would be absolutely gung-ho in support. It is my hope that all of you will drop by and watch some of Thompson's Coins videos. He is a dear friend and a reason you still are watching me today. You will always learn something, and if you are ever in Australia, please look him up and tell him I sent you. Thank you for watching, and as always, please remember to stay classy and current with the Culture of Currency.